All right, everybody, I got something exciting to do. If these geese will leave me alone, I'm gonna sit at this picnic table and show you all what I just got. I know a really nice lady who, she had a tackle box from 1976. Her father, it belonged to her father, and this tackle box is 50 years old, she says. I don't know. It's a Rebel 530. I'd like to open it, see what kind of cool fishing heritage, 50-year-old fishing heritage is in this tackle box. So I thought, what better place to open this tackle box than sitting here by the river, one of my favorite places to fish. So let's open this thing up and let's see what we've got. I don't know if we're gonna find a huge treasure or if we're gonna find a bunch of just random stuff like you'd probably find if you opened my tackle box. So here we go. We're opening the tackle box of Chris Cadoba, an award-winning fisherman up in Wisconsin. I guess he fished a lot for bass, pike, coho salmon. So it'll be interesting to see what we find in here. Let's open it up. Okay, so top tray, got a lot of bobbers. We've got some jig heads. Looks like, I don't fish with these, so I don't really know what this is. What do they call that? Like a cicada, like a blade bait? Not the kind of thing I would use. Definitely not the kind of thing I'd use in the river here. Maybe you guys know what you would fish for with that blade bait. So if you guys could tell me in the comments, what do you fish for with that? So let's look further into this 50-year-old time capsule. Looks like he did some catfishing. Many times I've used these Mr. Catfish dip bait for stink bait. Got some random hooks and a jig in the bottom there, a fish scaler, some swivels. Check this out. Holy cow, that is the heaviest sinker I have ever felt. I don't know how many ounces that is. Very heavy. And then we've got these, also really heavy sinkers. What do we have next? Next we've got some Rapalas. Looks like some shallow diving Rapalas. These two here feel like floaters. They probably all are floaters. These could be used in the river. I don't know if I have the heart to use any of this stuff though. This stuff is super cool. Look at this. Look at that. Is that a Rebel? I think that's a Rebel craw, but it's a big one. Like the little Rebel craws that I see are the little wee craws. There's some brand name on that. I didn't bring my glasses, my eyeglasses over with me, so I can't see what that brand name is. I'll have to look at this stuff more closely later. And here we have, I think they called these mud bugs. But look at it, how cool that is. The paint is cracked. Very old. The hooks are fastened in with these metal fasteners. An actual little screw back here holding the blade or the spoon in. That's pretty cool. Maybe these were made by Heddon. I can't remember. It doesn't say Heddon on it, but I think they were called mud bugs. Let's see what else we've got. I see some more Rapalas. Let's see if I can get that to sit in there. Okay. We got some more Rapalas. We got two jointed Rapalas. Another stink bait worm. I'm gonna put that down here in the bottom. And another jointed. Oh, this is heavy. That is probably gonna sink a little bit. This, the bill is not very long. These other two feel like floaters. Those are some ancient Rapalas. I really doubt this stuff is off-brand stuff because there just really wasn't much for off-brand stuff back in the 70s. I don't think. More Rapalas. In fact, what does that say? Oh, Finland. Rapalas, at least at that time, were made in Finland. I guess they probably still are. These are probably 5-inchers. That's probably a 6-incher. Floaters, more floating Rapalas. Let's see what else we've got. So, okay, in addition, we got more of those blade baits. He must have been really into fishing these. What do you fish for with these? They're heavy. These are really, really heavy. I think they fish them in vertically, right? Tell me about those in the comments if you guys can. More blade baits. This one has had the hook, the front hook broken off of it. What else? What else do we have? More blade baits. Same thing, exactly the same thing. So he must have fished with those all the time. Look at this. Got some little spinners. Mepps Aglia. These will fish in the river for sure if I have the heart to fish with the old guy's stuff. He's long gone by now. He died several years ago. Let's see what else we have. What is this? Oh, another blade bait. But these are pretty cool. Check that out. They're stuck together. What's going on with the front of this one? Look at the hooks on it. I can't get them apart. I'll see if I can get those apart. They're really, really stuck together. Anyway, I'll figure out how to get those apart later. But those are pretty cool. Again, stuff that I would never fish with. Oh, and look, more blade baits. Holy cow. He's got tons of them. Some just cork bobbers. More weights. Heavy weights. A few of those I might be able to use in the river. So that's pretty much it. It's a little time capsule. Very, very cool. More of the catfish worms. Wow, that is very, very cool. What an awesome thing to find. So that's it. Tackle box of Chris Cadoba. I don't want to, this is a old prescription bottle, but I don't want to really show the front of it. I mean, any identifiable information was from decades ago. But let's fasten her back up. I've got some fishing to do. I went out wading yesterday and the fishing was bad. I think I caught 4 smallmouth, but they were all less than 14 inches. They were all in the 8, 9, 10, maybe 12-inch area. So we're gonna do a little fishing today. Thank you very much, Mr. Cadoba, for your old tackle. We'll see ya.